All right, starting at the beginning here. There's 18 bays, and I'll walk up from one end to the other, and we'll see if I can figure out what everybody's doing. Then moving right along, this is obviously an empty dump truck. He's got the bed up. Doesn't look like much is taken apart on that side of the truck, so he may have just pulled this one in before he left for the day. I don't see a whole lot going on here. Oh, now I see something down here. Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. You guys have been asking for a little more video footage of the shop. So today's Friday, pretty hot. And the shop was kind of empty. So I figured I'd give you guys a little tour. Hang on. All right, out here in the parking lot, Western Star is our main product. And then we're also a dealer for Ottawas, which is this coming by us right now. People call those a switcher truck or a yard mule. They're the small trucks that move trailers around warehouses. You know, they can back a trailer up to a loading dock, you know, and then once it's unloaded, they move it, and they can do all that from the cab of the truck. They don't have to get out to, you know, connect the trailer to the truck, and they just open the door and reach out and plug up the air hoses and the trailer light wire, but all the picking the trailer up and all the connection is done from inside, so it makes it pretty quick. But these are all Western Star trucks that we work on. They have their own fleet here too, so we do a lot of work on our own Western Stars, and then obviously all the customers. Mainly dump trucks, crane trucks, cement trucks. Not too many road tractors. Western Star is not big in the road tractor market. They have them, but they're just not big. They're more of a heavy-duty work truck. So let me get to the beginning of the shop here, and we'll do a little walk down. We'll do one more shot of the outside first, but this area right here from the right of that fuel tank to that silver pickup truck, that's all the trucks waiting to be fixed or get pulled in the shop. And then everything out there, that whole string of trucks, starting with the red fenders going all the way up the hill, that's all completed products. Those Ottawas up there are brand new inventory. All right, starting at the beginning here. There's 18 bays, and I'll walk up from one end to the other, and we'll see if I can figure out what everybody's doing. So this Western Star here, what's he doing? That's the famous one box exhaust system for all the clean air requirements. The dirty air goes in, or the dirty exhaust, and the cleaner exhaust comes out. So with this skirt being off and that being exposed, he's doing something with that. I can see some new sensors and a new clamp, so he's done something with that. Then moving right along, this is obviously an empty dump truck. He's got the bed up. Doesn't look like much is taken apart on that side of the truck, so he may have just pulled this one in before he left for the day. I don't see a whole lot going on here. Oh, now I see something down here. That's the safety pin for the dump truck bed that's not installed. Right here, you lift the bed up higher where it says danger, and you put that pin to keep the bed from falling down. But it hasn't gone up that high. I don't know what Danny's doing. This is what Western Stars are kind of famous for. They're big work truck. That's a vacuum truck. See if I can get to where you guys can see it better. So that's a Hoover vacuum on the back of a truck, basically, and it sucks crap out of sewers where all your storm drain runoff, and eventually they get clogged up with dirt and leaves and stuff, and these trucks suck all that out. A big vacuum on the end of it, and that black hose dangling down. This one probably has another engine just to run the vacuum part of it. We don't work on the truck bed, you know, just the truck. So all this, whoever makes this deal, we don't mess with that. But he's got the head taken off of this one. So there's the engine with the head off of it. You can see the top of number 1, number 6 piston. And then the head I saw hanging over here on a chain. And here's the head. This is a new Gen 5 Detroit. Probably a DD 15 liter. There's the head hanging. Cylinder head with all the valves. Part of this hose reel to wash out the sewer. Then we suck it out with that big vacuum right there. And we'll see what this guy's doing. Instead of jacking the truck up, he used the jacks that come on the truck. That made easy work of getting the rear end up. And then he's got it tagged. Don't try to start the truck. And his toolbox is just shut, so he's gone for the day also. This is my bay right in front of us here. That's the dump truck with the transmission. I'll give you guys an update on it. The new one is installed. I've got all the loose ends to button up, but the new one is in. Remanufactured, made by Weller. Once I got the old one out, then I found that it needed motor mounts and some other stuff, so it turned into a bigger job, which they always do. And it's loaded to the brim. It's full of dirt, and after it sat out in the rain, it became mud. It's still dripping a little bit 7 days later. But you can see with this arm being folded back that's to cover the load. There's a tarp that reels up in the front there, and then when the truck's loaded, this arm goes and covers the load. So there's a good indication that it's loaded. Here's an older Mercedes engine that needs a camshaft out of that truck. That's a Sterling truck. The injectors and valve covers sitting here. The whole back of the engine is off. Flywheel housing. Kind of hard to see. Camshaft. This big gear right here is the back of the camshaft. And there's the new camshaft right there. The engine out of the truck. Here's another Western Star garbage truck that hauls roll-off trash containers. The big, the big dumpsters that you see at job sites. That the big metal box. And once they get filled, they get pulled up on these trucks. Or this one has some kind of a big hook. I guess this hook just goes down and grabs it, and then it picks it up and throws it on the back of the truck like a sack of potatoes. The dumpster company. And another Ottawa. Doug's over there working, so we're not going to bother him. And then we got the dark side of the shop over here. So in here is where they work on a lot of our fleet vehicles. And there's a doorway here so that they can separate this from the other shop. Where I work is the dealership, and we got rules to follow from Detroit and Daimler and stuff. And this side of the shop is, we just call it the other side. This is one of our fleet trucks. That's another one of our fleet trucks. That's a fleet truck. They also have forklifts, and then we work on our own forklifts too. The forklifts that go on the back of a truck, they have tons of those. Here's this red one is one of them, called a Moffett. People call it the piggyback. They hang on the back of the trucks. So they work on all those. This is a newer section of the shop. There's a $60,000 toolbox empty. And then we'll go back in the other side, and we'll wrap this one up. Still working on to see if the boss will let me do a little more of this, and you guys seem to like it. So, all right, that's all for this one, guys. How do I focus that? Like that. All right, hey, thank you guys. Until next time, you'll see me here. If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe guys. Happy flying.